Welcome to another tips and tricks video here on Dole Whip Wishes and Castle Dreams. So glad you could join us. Today we're going to be doing another review. We just did our Port Orleans Riverside review not too long ago, and we wanted to do one this time on character dining. So one of the restaurants at Disney that does character dining. So we're going to head over to the gorgeous Polynesian Resort. If you've never been, you're going to want to go. If you have been, you're going to want to go back. It's so pretty there. It makes you feel like you're on a tropical island as soon as you step foot inside or even outside. I mean, look at these views, like just at the entrance. They just have this gorgeous place. You could stop and take pictures. It's just really beautiful there. So then we're going to head inside. You can see here that this is the little guy that greets you as you enter the lobby. He's really cute, and the whole thing just, they theme it very well. I love the way that they put this all together. So you'll head inside and then go upstairs where Ohana's is, and that's where they do the character dining for Lilo and Stitch, and they also have Mickey and Pluto's outside. You can get your picture taken with him before you go in. So you can head on upstairs. Make sure for this one that you do get reservations ahead of time. This is one of the hardest ones to book of all the restaurants with advanced dining reservations. If you need to learn more about advanced dining reservations, I'll put the link down in the description below so you can check out our article on that. We've got a great article for you that gives you all the info on ADRs, as we like to call them, advanced dining reservations. But a lot of restaurants at Disney World do need those ADRs, and you do have to book them pretty far in advance because they go quickly. And this is definitely one of those restaurants that you have to do. Most of the character dining you do have to do pretty far in advance. 180 days out from your the day that you want to have the reservation is usually when you can start, unless you're staying on property. Then you can book 180 days out from the day that you check in. So, and that's up to about 10 days, I think, ahead of time. So that gives you a little extra time, and people do book them, like I said, very quickly. So make sure you're doing that. I highly recommend using a Disney travel planner. They are amazing. They take a lot of the stress out. They can book those ADRs for you without you having to wake up super early to get those in on the website. You won't have to wait in any queues on the phone, any of that stuff. They will do it for you, and best of all, it's free to you to use a Disney travel planner. So just make sure they're certified. If you want help finding one, we'd love to recommend somebody to you. Just post a comment below and we'll get you the name of the one that we use. She's amazing. But yeah, you can do that, or you can book them yourself if you want. Just be prepared for that, to have to wake up early to do that. The next thing we do want to mention is price. The price on this one is, it's up there, so just be prepared for that as well. But you do get all you can eat breakfast. That's what we did. We did the breakfast one to meet Lilo and Stitch. And the food is great, and it's just, you will get full. So I think it's really worth the money to do that, but just be prepared for that so you're not in sticker shock. The other thing we want to talk about is the wait. You will, even with an ADR, have to wait before you get your table. Like I said, it is a very popular restaurant. And then there's the queue outside to meet Pluto. You can do that while you wait. We did that. It was great to pass the time that way too. But you will have to wait. And if you don't mind waiting just a little bit longer, when you check in, you can request a window seat, which is what we like to do because the views from those windows, look at that, is just gorgeous. So if you don't mind waiting just a little bit longer, you can put that request in, and it makes the breakfast even more memorable to just be able to sit by those windows and look out while you eat in between the characters coming over to the table. They also do this really fun conga line with the kids. They give them little sticks and stuff, and they just kind of go all around the restaurant following Lilo and Stitch and Mickey. It's really cute. It's just a fun time. And so even with all those, the money and the wait and having to make ADRs, we just really think it's worth it. It's one of our favorite character dining experiences to do. So we really think that you should check it out if you haven't already. And if you have, you're probably wanting to go back now. And we just highly recommend it. Also wanted to talk about the character interactions just a little bit. So like I said, when you come in outside of the restaurant, there's a place to meet Pluto and get your picture taken with him. Once you get inside, then you'll be seated at your table, and then the characters will come by your table one at a time. You'll see them making their way around the room as you eat. So you can interact with them once they come to your table. It's a lot of fun. Get your picture taken, that kind of thing. There are some tips and tricks to make the most of those interactions, and we do have another video here on our channel. I'll put the link in the description below so you can find that if you want to check that out, because there are just some fun things that most people don't think about to do with those characters that make the experience just a little bit more magical. So be sure to check that out too. Now before we let you go, we did mention how beautiful the Polynesian Resort was. It's also on the monorail line that goes around Seven Seas Lagoon, which is gorgeous. Sometimes we just like to take that monorail, especially after having a breakfast or our meal at one of the resorts on the monorail loop. We like to just take it around because it's just such a fun ride and it's so pretty. So you can do that after your breakfast or maybe before if you're early enough, like if you get there super early, because you don't want to miss your reservation, but probably after would be best. But definitely check that out if you're there. And of course, we can't let you leave without recommending you try the Dole Whip. If you haven't already, they have them there at the Polynesian Resort. Here's my picture. Of course, I had to get one anytime we're there. So be sure you check that out as well. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review. Go ahead and leave any questions or comments below. We love hearing from you. And if there's a review you'd like to see us do in the future, leave that in the comments below too. And be sure to check out our website, dolewhipwishesandcastledreams.com, or dolewhipandcastle.com. We'll get you there as well. So check out our website. We've got tons of great info. Please subscribe to our channel. We've got great videos coming all the time. We also do other tips and tricks, as well as copycat recipe videos that are so yummy, including the Dole Whip. We do a copycat recipe for that, along with a lot of other Disney snacks and food. And also we do a bunch of Disney crafts that are fun. So if you can't get to the parks but you're missing Disney, check out those crafts. You can bring some of that magic home with you. So be sure to tap that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified anytime one of our videos goes up. And we hope to see you real soon.